out. I would hate to miss lunch with my mom. See, I think that's a great present. I think taking a family member out to eat for their birthday is a great birthday present. Come on. Okay. Y'all are gonna have to wait till my next go round, or once we get connected in or something. Alrighty. Oh, welcome everyone. This is Kagrath. Today we are doing Space Age Day 8. And the goal here today... There we go, get that plugged in. The goal here today is I had to jump over... So I played a little bit offline, just trying to scale up some stuff. Just give you a quick tour of what I worked on. So I officially re-plugged everything into the new science lab area. And my science per second is way too low for my stuff to keep up with. I also officially swapped over my copper to the new foundry system. Basically, you import silica from Vulcanus, and then you produce it. You smelt it in these guys, and then you cast it in these guys. And it's a times 4, I believe. I was trying to do the math on it. I believe it's a times 4. Because each of these, this is a straight across where 50 gives you 500, and then these are 20 gives you 2. So it's the same ratio in to out, but you get a bonus productivity of 50% by default. So you're doubling it here and then doubling it again here. So 1 turns into 2, 2 turns into 4, and then it's cast out like normal. So basically you're doing a times 4 return. One copper in, 4 plates go out basically. And so that's this system here. I have the same thing for iron but bigger. And it's finally out. I was going to tear this over and do the same with I was going to make another iron ore drop off, and then I was going to redo this to be the same, because there is a iron ore in, steel plate out option, and so this is going to get torn up for that. I'm waiting for this to run out of iron and steel though. Apparently something changed in what I was doing, and I'm not using nearly the steel as I was before. And I think what it is that changed is right here. All of my current space shuttles are built, and this was where most of my steel was going. These guys require 20 steel per square, which is very expensive. But anyway, so at the moment we have the space platform, we have the turbo belt shuttle. This one has not been assigned to anything yet. This one is waiting. This is one of the reasons that I was burning through so much steel, was to build this guy. The Vulcanus calcite ship, this one jumps back and forth between Vulcanus and Novice, just grabbing calcite and then taking it back home. And then the science shuttle, which is doing the same thing except for just picking up science packs, metallurgic science packs. So we've got 2 ships that are full timing to Vulcanus, one for plate, or one for the science packs, and then one for the calcite. And then, so I was originally going to have one that was bringing home, hang on, here we go. I was originally going to have one going and picking up tungsten plate and taking it back to Earth, but then, or to Novice. But then I remembered something, and that is that turbo transport belts cannot be produced on Novice. They can only be crafted here. So I have to set up a giant plant here to just produce that and then take it home. So anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I did off stream. I think I got one more ore patch, one more copper patch. Oh, the other thing that I've been doing is I've been swapping my ore patches over to the new drills, because the new drills have a productivity of 60% and they have a drain of 50%. So they, for every cycle of mining, there's a 50% chance they don't take an ore out of the ground. So very, very good. So I've put that on. I need to redo this one with that at some point. And then I redid coal. I redid copper, and then I redid this iron, and I want to say I redid this one too, this copper down here. So those ones all have the new drills. So we've got new foundries, and then we've got new drills at some of the locations. And then I'm currently in the process of rebuilding this machine right here, except for on Vulcanus, because I am not producing purple slash blue circuits fast enough. They're blue, but they look purple. I'm not producing them fast enough to be able to launch rockets here at the rate that Novice requires. So I have these, but they're not fast enough. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm changing that. That is currently what I'm doing. And I'm on for an hour and a half right now, and then I will be back on probably later. I'm taking my mom to lunch for her birthday. So at the moment, I need to get just one of everything plugged in here, and then I can find out how much I need to scale this up. All right, the other one we need here is iron. So currently we have copper coming out. I need to set one up that's doing iron. I know for a fact this is not enough, and I can have more foundries right off the bat. So we're going to do that first. Now I need to figure this out. These ones produce 250 every 16 seconds. Yeah, 250 every 16 seconds. This is 500 every 32. So it's a direct ratio over. These are half as fast as the ones back at Earth or Vulcanus, Novice, whatever. So they're half as fast. So I need twice as many foundries for the same return. So this is a 3 to 2, 4, 6, 7, a 3 to 7 ratio. So it'll be a 6 to 7 ratio, I believe. I need 6 for 7. Okay, so I need to tear these up. It should be a 6 to 7 ratio here. So I need to take this here and I need to blueprint it. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to cut this out and I will redo it. So it's a 6 to 7 ratio. So there is 6. And then I want this on the 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. And then I now have to move this because it's in the wrong spot. Okay, we're going to go right there. And then 1, 2, 3. And then this one's going to go. Oh, the other way to do this, by the way, which is really simple, is just go like that and then just set an output priority on the left. That's the other way to do this, and it's very simple. Okay. And then we require one more here. And then we require one more there. There we go. And then one more here. Perfect. And then I want to run efficiency because we're going to have to scale this up a lot to be able to feed the beast that we are building. Okay, so 6 of these will feed 7 machines out. So I now need 7 foundries above. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And this will feed through 7 machines. I was looking at the math, and unless I'm wrong, which I could be wrong, but from what I can tell, I believe 7 machines here will feed a green belt. This is ratioed for a green belt, provided I did the math correctly. And I may or may not have done the math correctly. I'm not 100% on that. There we go. As far as I can tell, I think I did the math right on it. It's the same ratio for on novice. And then let's get rid of more here. I was looking at the achievements, and realistically only 2 or 3 of the achievements are hard. And some of them aren't even that hard. They're just like, you have to play a certain way. It's like the achievement that says, you know, beat the game without ever building solar, like that. There's ones like that where it's just specific. It's not hard, it's just specific. Okay, let's nuke that. There we go. Oh, that was one other thing I did do. I did play with some nukes while I was offline. Come to find out, sniping the center of biter nest without the biters ever triggering on you is very satisfying. Let me grab all of that. Okay. Okay. So that is running here. And like I said, I believe this is plumbed for green, the new green speed belts, and not for what I have here currently. So okay, that's a mistake. Just realized I did this wrong. That was plugged into the wrong spot. This one's correct. These other 2 are correct. The other one is not. Okay, so from here, this just needs an iron in. This is designed to be able to feed a green belt, which means depending, I'm not 100% on this. I'm trying to think of how big this needs to be able to do it on the other side. Because this is set up to be like this. Six again. Like that. Just realized I made it prettier on this side than I did on the other side, but that's okay. I can fix it if I need. Oh. I was about to say, this one singular was in the wrong spot, and I didn't know why. Okay. All right, now we need lava again, so let's get another... I thought I had... Yeah, there we go. Grab another pump. And we're gonna feed this bad boy to here. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to red arm in. Let's go like that. Nope. Let's go like... That should work. Okay, and then for here, we just need an output. And then I need to get this next to the lava. Because this process creates so much stone as a byproduct, it's horrible. And then I went just halfway and did a splitter, right? So 1, 2, 3. Put that there. Put that there. I'll put priority right. That way the top 3 will always go onto the inside of the belt. And then we're just going to slap a bunch of stack inserters right there. And we will just trash the stone like that. Perfect. And then up here, I'm going to do the same thing. But yeah, I officially wanted to scale this up for Vulcanus because the main issue I was running into was the amount of spaceships being demanded from this planet was not keeping up, and it was because of the purple circuits. I have plenty of the other two, plenty of low density, plenty of rocket fuel, but I do not have enough purple circuits. So the whole point of this is to establish something that is strong enough and high enough to be able to meet the demand. The red also is slightly too big, if I remember right. It's not portioned correctly, and that's because I literally copy and pasted this from my other world, from Novice, and Novice has a different demand. Like it's also feeding something else. It's not just feeding the one piece. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like that. Did I feed this on the outside? I think I did, yeah. Like that. And then I'm basically going to build this exact same thing. I'm just going to copy and paste this entire thing. And I'm going to copy and paste it and put it like over a couple and then set it to iron. Except for I do want to change this a little bit. I have one set to the top and one set to the bottom, and that bothers me. It just looks stupid. Love how none of these were in the right place. Jingle bell, rocking horse, pick up your toes. Okay, where did I line these ones up? I put this one here. This one there. That one there. That one. Trying to make it look pretty, that way I can just copy and paste it and make it a thing. There we go. Okay, so give me this. Oop, nope, not quite. I forgot I had not Oops. Yeah, these tend to be pretty power hungry, so chomping them down a little bit is a good idea. Oh, I also just realized I really need to fix my mic at some point. Every time my mic has a new software update, it deletes my settings, and then I don't remember what it was set to when it sounded good. And right now it's kind of clammy when I'm talking, which is really annoying. Okay. New blueprint from here through there. Save. Okay. So now if I want to throw down, say, another one right here, I totally can. The goal, though, is I want to put this... In fact, let's do this. I'm going to go... I did it in the wrong spot. Why is it the wrong spot, though? It's the wrong spot for the wrong reason, and I don't like that. That's annoying. Okay. Is it possible to get some of you boys up here? I would really love to get, like, some of you boys up in here and whoops. Trying to get this set up where I can get the bots up here to help me do this so I don't have to do it all myself. And then this one, we're going to change the recipe to iron. Like that. And then you're going to be iron plate. Iron plate casting. There we go. And now my bot should come clean this up for me so I don't have to babysit it. And then I'm going to throw a couple splitters on here for the time being. We're going to go like that. Oh, I don't have any more blue on me. Oh, I was going to say, hey, look, blue, but it's gone again. I'm going to have to wait patiently for some more. The goal tonight is to start another planet. I want to start the lightning storm one that gives you both the recyclers and here, put that there. Get us plugged into the power. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure our demand is pitiful at this point. Anyway, so the goal here is I want to get this planet automated just for purple. I just want to automate purple on this planet, and then we will go to the next planet. Oh, that's weird. The ground still looks like coal, even though it's not coal anymore. There we go. Wait, how did this happen? Somehow these end up being backwards. There. I was wondering how I did that. Okay. I have the tiniest bit of blue belt on me. Okay. So real quick here. There we go. Plug that calcite in there. It's annoying. There. Before the game decides to bone me on trying to place that. And then for some reason, there's no power here. Have some power. Okay, now I got to figure out how much stone exactly this process is going to be using, but I need my belts for that. How are we doing here? Yeah, I've got these ones set up to productivity currently, which has helped a lot. We're actually full at the moment. All of our rockets are getting full. See, like right here, I've got a bunch of these guys ready to go. Full of calcite. So whenever it comes calling for it, it's ready to load up. In fact, where's calcite at? Calcite has not dumped all of its load yet. If we come here and look, how much calcite do you demand? 3,000? Yeah. See, so I have this set up where they're each demanding a set amount. I'm going to change some of these a little bit because some of these are a little high. Like, I want to change this to like, it's 1,000 a row. So let's go 3,000. No, 10,000 is, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, so each row is 2,000. So if I say 4,000, then it's only 4. And then if I set this one to 4,000. One of the issues, though, that this does that I don't like is when you adjust the requesters here, anything that's not meeting that request gets trashed, and I don't like that. Because it's trying to now get rid of all of these science packs instead of allowing them to go... Oh, trash unrequested. That's the issue. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of science packs that are getting yanked. See, because that's the annoying part, because there's two things that are happening here. One, I'm going to end up with a crap ton of science up here that I didn't want. When I get back to Novice, I'll have to pick that up and just run over and slap it in the labs so that it's not getting trashed like that. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Well, the trash unrequested was an accident. I didn't mean to have that checked, because what I wanted this to do is to burn down to where it wasn't as many. The requested thing here is these numbers being requested are what are being requested from the shuttles above. And then whatever's beyond that was getting trashed, and that was an accident. The trashing was an accident. I wanted to adjust this just so that we only kept so much science on hand right here so that it didn't take space. See, because like I've got a crap ton of foundries and a crap ton of big mining drills requested here. This is going to change too. I don't think I'm going to actually request these down anymore. I don't think I'm going to request these down to this planet anymore, because now any of these that I do have up on the space shuttles, I specifically want to go with me to the next planet. Which at that point, I don't think I need the foundries. I think I only need the drills. Well, I could do the foundries, but then I would also have to send calcite to the next planet, which I could do. I could build one more space shuttle, one more of these, and send it just from Vulcanus to the other planet, and just have it dropping off the calcite. I can do that. That isn't a bad idea. But yeah, at the moment, this one is sitting pretty, which makes me really happy. Okay, so real quick here, I need to... Did I get any? I did. Not many. Blue belt production is kind of slow at the moment. I'm trying to get this set up so that we can get purple automated. Let's see. In the meantime, I need to get some fiery lava in here. You're 1,200 a second. How much are you consuming? 500 every 16 seconds? Unless I'm mistaken, that means I can feed this beast off of like one pump. Here, pull that one up. There. There we go. Trying to get all these fed so that they're running. Where these do only run every so often. Ooh, there's one left right there that we're waiting on. Where these do only run so often, I should be able to set this up like this and it should function just fine. One pump will probably be able to handle feeding this. If not, I can throw one more. I can throw like another pump down here and feed in. The other thing is I got to worry about trashing the stone here. I wish this was a flatter edge so that we could line up more trash. Hey, how you doing? Oh, and then I need more here. Hang on. Let me go map. Hang on. Let's do red because I know I have red on hand. I'm going to try doing this and see if that's strong enough to handle that or not. Like that. And then this one has one more. It honestly wouldn't be a bad idea to automate this so that I feed it into just like a splitter that then prioritizes out. Because that'd be what? 1, 2, 3. That'd be 6 in. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. At the moment, I'm just trying to get this fed down so that we can get it burned. And then we need arms out, so we're going to go arm, arm, like that. Like that. There we go. This will at least have it running. The blue, getting the blue arms is kind of slow. Thank you for not prioritizing the one that's waiting on. Gotta love it. There we go. Okay, now iron, we are going to need... Let's see. Oh, perfect. There we go. As soon as I can get enough blue down, that will get green circuits running. And then green circuits, what do you need? You need green circuits and then plastic. Green circuits and plastic, you go by halves. So let's go like this. We're gonna go... I don't have the thingy for this. And then that's a plastic input there. So green circuits this side, plastic this side, and then that's what we need to get red going. And then blue needs green and red. So we're gonna go... green and red. Green gets its own in. Oh, green needs its own... Oh. I gotta restructure this a little bit. Yeah, shoot. Okay, so that needs to go like that. Ooh, power's being nice and flickery. Gotta love that. And then that's the plastic in. So this is plastic in. We have a green circuit, or a green circuit to each. We have a splitter to feed the red circuits. And this is too much. I think this is twice as much. Either twice as much. I either need one less on the end or two less on the end. I think 3 is enough to feed this much blue. So it's currently a little bit of overkill. But that's okay. Oh, I really need one of you like right here in the middle somewhere. My coverage here isn't very good and the robots are losing their minds while trying to get out to charge. There we go. Oh, the calcite ship is here. You can tell because all of the rockets are losing their minds to launch calcite into space. Yep, the vulcanite calcite ship has arrived. See, it's picking up all the calcite. And as soon as this hits 10K, it'll be on its way back to Novice. I might build a second one of these ships, another calcite ship, but it would be going to the next other planet, which I kind of think I do want to do that. So let's do that. Let's go calcite. Oh, calcite shuttle. Build it over Novice. And then this one is going to be for... How do I... Until I actually travel to that planet, I don't think I can actually look at it. In fact, here, let's go... Was it technology? Planet. Fulgora. A dry wind swept with lightning storms. Yeah. Fulgora is the name of that ship. This is going to be the Fulgora calcite shuttle. And the idea will be it will jump back and forth from this planet to Fulgora to drop off calcite so that I can set up all my... Ooh, there we go. So that way I can set up all of my stuff for that. Okay, so what was it again? How do you say it? Fulgora? Fulgora. Okay. So let's go map. You. Rename as... Fulgora calcite shuttle. Okay. And then I need to... I forget, where is it? I think this is... Yeah, I think that's the one. Calcite shuttle. Bam! Make me my calcite shuttle. And hopefully this ship will do well for what we're doing there. Alright. How am I doing? 16. 17, baby. My express belts are building very slow here. Oh, I should be casting them. I just realized that. I need to be casting these, not building them. Oh, shoot. Okay, hang on. I gotta fix that. I just realized that I'm building them instead of casting them, and we're on Vulcanus, or Vulcanus, so there's no reason to be doing that. Yeah, all of this is wrong. Sorry, boys. I built you wrong. I just realized. No, stop. Give me all your goods. Which means we're going to need a better lube maker. Where is our heavy located at? We're actually going to migrate this. We're going to migrate it like over here. Where's our heavy? We have some heavy. What's happening up here? You're producing. You're full of heavy. If you're full of heavy, how come over here it looked like it wasn't full of heavy? Oh, up there's... Okay. Yeah, we need to set up a thingy here real quick. Alright, so we need heavy out. I don't particularly want to go off here if I don't need to, but I kind of need to, I think. That's annoying. Ooh, barely made it. Okay. Alright, so real quick here, we're going to feed some heavy. And then I need... Ooh, I don't have any on me. Alright, well in that case, let's map view it. And just say, hey, we want to build this real quick. We want... Oh dear, do I not have these automated here? Oh, I was about to say I should have them here. All right, you boys are going to make lube as fast as you can. And then from here, I got to figure out where I'm building this. Is there space here? I need 4 foundries. There is space here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing, though, is we can make all of these here. We can. And we can make them at a higher rate, too. You can feed here, and then back up in if we want. You're feeding in. Dang, it takes up so much space. So the issue here is I really need to set this up where it's a more automated process here so that it's it's faster and it's more efficient. But to do that, there's only so much space to work with this grid. I could only do that many at a time. Okay, we'll just have to play this by ear then. Okay, so let's figure this out. If we want... I don't particularly want to be requesting the individual parts if I can help it. I determined what? I can do 3 here, and then I'd have to do 1 to the side. That's not bad. I can handle that. So if we do 3, let's go like this. We're going to go... three here. I'll need to adjust these 2 a little bit so that they're like underground belting around. So the plan here is to go like this. We want to say... But then we have the splitters and then those as well that we have to fit. Hang on. Let's do a little bit of modding here. Cleaning up the system here a little. So based my belts. And when I cast them, it'll be much better. We're also going to need the iron though to cast them, right? Hang on, let me throw 1 down. This one. Oh, it's not casting them. Oh, interesting. It's using it like a... Oh, okay. That's not as bad. That's way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought I had to connect it to the molten iron to do that, and I was going to be really annoyed. But yeah, doing it that way is not bad at all. Also, how are we doing time-wise? 10:35. Okay, I've got about 45 minutes left for today, or for this morning, and then I have to go, and then I'll be back this afternoon. All right, so real quick here, we have our lube. We're gonna need lube for 2 per side. Lube for 2 per side. So if I go, say... If I went like that, yellow, red, blue, green. And then this is just in my way. Let's grab the big one so I know they'll make it. Okay, so if I foundry there. Okay. Oh, but that's too close. You need to be one further down. Oh, I don't have these spaced the way I want them. I just realized. That's annoying. Okay, so real quick here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Or do we just... Oh, I like that way better. Let's do that. 1. Still can't be lined up with that. See, the dimensions of these forges versus the dimensions of the power poles is really annoying. Okay, so we're going to aim for... If I do left and right, I could do 2 here and then 2 over here, I think. So we're going to go 1, 1. Let's fix you. Like that. Okay. And then from here, we're going to need to the end like that. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to say yellow into red, into blue, into green. And then we're going to run lube on the outside. Oh, that's over by 1. If we do it this way, it's easier if we do it this way. There we go. That gets our lube in. And then we're just going to go arms like that. And then we're going to go stack in like that. Okay. And then we'll do requester here. And then we're going to have 2 outputs. 1 here, 1 there. And then we're going to foundry this side. Like that. I'm trying to get these set up. These have a 50% productivity by default, so we're going to save a crap ton of resources as we do this. Okay, so for example, this one we're going to say request iron, request 100 iron, request 100 gears, for example. Let's start with that. The iron and gears are up here though, so I might have to see about setting up new smelters here to provide. There we go. All right, so yeah, you're building those, and then you need just gears, so you're going to request 100 gears. Yeah, this between the speed and the productivity, this is going to be extremely fast. Watch this. Yeah, as fast as the gears can get here, this is going to make them. Which at the moment isn't very fast, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be fast for the moment. Braking force, braking force, braking force. Okay, so this has everything it needs except for gears again. Again, set this to 100 gears. I'm going to have to set up some designated gear smelters, like right here. Oh, there's coal right there, I just realized. If I went like that, and then set you guys to make... Let's say we went like that, right? Where is the nearest iron source? You're molten iron, right? You are molten iron. Okay. I could feed... I could feed that in very easily. And now this guy is going to be casting gears like a madman. And then I'm going to go a couple of reds, I think. Like that. And honestly, I might just leave these forever. Just let them lose their minds, honestly. Let these two completely fill with gears. Because we'll need it. We'll need it just for this one machine right here to produce. Okay, so you're now making blues. You need tungsten. 5 per. So you're going to be demanding tungsten plate. Let's go 100. And that plate is right... Oh, it's currently up there, isn't it? There we go. We now have automated turbo belts. And then we're going to set this to if turbo belts is less than, we're going to say a lot. We're going to say if turbo belts is less than, say, 2,000 set. There we go. And then this one here, we're going to set to turbo undergrounds, and we're going to set this one to blue undergrounds, and then red undergrounds and yellow undergrounds. And then you get an arm out as well as an arm across. There we go. And then you require a lot, so we're going to give you double to feed across like that. And then arm up. Arm up, arm up. Let's go arm up right there so that we have room to do that. Yeah, so we'll go arm up there on that side. There we go. Okay. So from this, we now have a crap ton of gears that are just right here getting produced. Yeah, and I'm going to let these two like completely fill probably, and then have this feeding in here. So this is going to give us here. And then wow, that uses so many gears. That's insane. That uses 80 gears a pop. Oh my gosh. Also, why are you guys still requesting gears from up here? Seems like a long flight for something that's like 6 inches from you. Kind of silly. All right. Let's grab a green upgrade planner, and then we are going to upgrade from red to green, from blue to green, and then I think everything here is blue, so that should be easy. And then underground, I think I have both, so we'll do red to green, and we will do blue to green. Okay. Anything we missing? I think that's it for the primaries. Cool. And the reason why this is so good is because I can literally go like this for this entire new plant and change it all to green. Like that. And since we are now mass producing those resources, it should work out great. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do. I want to be... Where am I currently making all of this? Currently like this. Looking nice? Oh, thank you. This is my Vulcanist build. I'm currently rebuilding a couple things. I'm rebuilding the purple circuit maker, blue/purple circuit maker from Novice, because I'm not able to supply them fast enough to the rockets. That was my one main issue. I was getting ready to go to Fulgora, but then realized this planet wasn't popping off rockets fast enough, so I need to fix that real quick. So at the moment, I'm building a full smelting plant for this so that this will be able to run purple circuits really fast, purple/blue circuits really fast. And then with that, I also realized, where's it at? Here. I also realized that I did not have the belts automated, and this is the only place where you can craft the green belts. So I figured I'd figure that out as well. Barely landed Vulcan, still breaking rocks. Yeah, this is after about 2 days of, or this is probably after about 8 to 10 hours of playing on this planet. But from this, I also went to Novice and fully upgraded a bunch of stuff too. So I've got like full foundries here for copper, and then full foundries here for iron, and then soon I'm going to have full foundries here for steel. I cut this and was waiting for this to dry out so I could come back and do this in foundries. But I got distracted by upgrading to greens, and then I still have one more that I have to get built as well. I need my splitters. I don't have a splitter thingy set up yet, and that's the next one. Really, I just wanted to get to the green belts, or the green belts first, and then I have a ship that's its entire job is going to just be to ship the turbo belts back to Earth, or back to Novice. That's another one of the things I'm working on right now. All right, so you're done. You take yellow. So I'm gonna come here. Hang on, I need to fix this over here. Up here, I currently am making some of these, and I need to not be. Yeah, all of this here. There we go. Anywhere that was making the original belts for this planet, I need it to stop because I'm now casting them. I think that's everything. Okay. The goal here now is I should be able to come here and say request like 1,000, and any that are left on the planet will get sucked in here to be turned. Oh, not that one. That one. And then this one wants all the yellows, which I think that was it for yellows. This one wants the reds. I think I can backfeed these here if I'm careful. Yeah, like that. All right, what else do I have? I have blues that need to go up here into green. Reds. Oh, that's the one I don't have yet. Oh, and then I got a bunch of red belts too. Dump all those in there. Come up to this one. Dump all the blue belts in there so they can get turned in. Oh, my thingy is trying to bring me blue. Do we still have blue somewhere? Why am I inheriting blue? I don't want blue. Well, I want blue on this planet anyway. Is that the foundry mechanics? Yes. So the foundry mechanics are like this. The foundry itself has 3 main functions. The one is it acts like a really, really big assembly machine for things like belts and stuff like that. So they have a base productivity of 50% by default. So you're going to get 50% bonus belts, 50% bonus undergrounds, 50% bonus splitters per tier per foundry. So this is so you'll get twice as many for the same resource, twice as many for the same resource, twice as many, twice as many. So right off the bat, just using the foundry to make your belts is infinitely better, right? It's way, 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 way better. The other thing you can do is it can cast certain items. So for example, let me slap one down, I'll show you. So yeah, so like for starters, what I was saying, you can use it as a giant assembly machine for the basics here, for like your belt stuff, and you get a 50% productivity per level, which is good. You also can cast pipes, and you can cast undergrounds, which is good. And then you can also create your big mining drills and foundries in foundries, which is good. And when you do these, they also get the 50% productivity, so you get 2 for every 3, or I always have to say that correctly. For every 2 cycles that you do, you'll get a third for free. So it's like buy 2, get 1 free every single time. And then the third one is intermediary products. These are all casting. So the casting, you can cast metallurgic science, you can cast concrete, you can cast copper cable, tungsten plate, and then all of your basics. You can also cast low density structure, which is insanely good. It is so much cheaper to cast low density because you get the 50% productivity up front, and you're casting it from iron and copper instead of there's no circuit requirements for this because it's just plastic with iron and copper. You don't have to worry about processing them. Oh yeah, it's really good. In fact, I have it over here. See, so I'm right over here, I'm casting the tungsten plates, I'm casting iron, I'm just straight up casting the copper cable to feed the green circuit maker. Up here I'm casting science right here. Up here I'm casting the low density structures. And look at how much easier this is. It's literally, I have 5 machines casting low density structures. And it's literally just molten iron, molten copper, and plastic. So it's like 3 lines, and you get a 50% productivity off the top. And then I also have low density productivity as well. I also have low density productivity researched. So I have 40% productivity on them, and then the machines themselves give an additional 50%. So I'm up to 90% productivity on low density structures on this planet. And then what else are we working on? Oh, I do need more iron foundries though, casting iron, because my iron is empty. Which, if I'm going to do that, I need to figure out... Yes, bring me the goods. I've got copper here, lava here. The whole point of this was to make it easy to add on. Yeah, so like over here, I can say, hey, let's get me a couple more foundries. We'll do 1, 2, like that. And then I want this guy. And so on the planet, you do lava to resource. On the non-planet, Sid, was that you pulling up a chair? Oh, this is on the wrong spot, isn't it? It is. Good sir, I'm gonna need you to, like, not be on that line. There we go. And then can you make it? Oof, just barely. Ooh, I'm stuck. Trapped like a rat. All right, there we go. Okay, you guys doing that. And then I want... Oh, upgrade tool. Meow. I'm officially upgrading to green belts on this planet. Been loving the expansion. Me too. I'm trying to hurry and get this one done so that I can move on to the next planet. I want to get onto Vulcanus, but I have... Or not Vulcanus. I want to get onto the... I always forget what it's called. Fulgora. I want to go to Fulgora next, but I haven't had a chance quite yet. Oh, I don't have... Oh, there's my pipe. I was going to say, where's my pipe at? There. That'll give me an extra 2 going here. What do you need? Oh, calcite. That's right. Throw me an underground. Throw me an arm in. There we go. And then throw me in some efficiency. Like that. There we go. And we are now casting additional... Wait. Mistakes were made. Bad, horrible mistakes were made. Oh no. This is why we can't have nice things. It set it to the copper recipe instead of the iron recipe. Is it possible to purge a system? Oh, you can purge a system. Wow. I like that. That is a very well thought out mechanic. I was about to have a panic attack, but there's a purge button. You can purge the entire pipeline just by flushing whatever it is. That's really good. That's a really good option. Also, there we go. Now we have iron. Yeah, I literally turned and looked and I had copper and copper and I went, oh, that's not good. Yeah, before you used to have to rip it all up and then place it all back down, which was a real pain, but adding the purge, adding the flush option is really nice. All right, now we have iron coming in. Oh, and for some reason it really wants to give me blue. Where's the blue coming from? Blue shouldn't be being produced anywhere. Blue is getting made over here. I'm confused. Blue, good sir. Where were you coming from? Yeah, because you're supposed to be that. You're supposed to be that. You all come screaming in with more stuff, and I have no idea where it's coming from. What on earth? Anyway, we need the last 3 set up here real quick. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is for producing... Let's see here. Yellow into red, into blue, into green. Just like that. Perfect. And then I'm going to go arm in, arm in, arm in. And then I need my lube. There we go. Oof, and that one also requires blue. How gross. Oh, gross. Look at that requirement. Ugh. I wish they had added a substation that was bigger. Can you do Control F to search for blue belts? Control F. Oh, interesting. Well, this is showing me where it's producing, but it doesn't show me where there's any leftover in the system, does it? Yeah, Control F will show me where they're building, but it doesn't show me like if there's a bunch of just leftover here somewhere. See, because I'm still getting blue somewhere. Oh, also, I don't have a thingy on you. Hang on. If green undergrounds is less than... It's 50 a stack. 600. Or 1,000. 1,000. Right, so if you're doing 2,000 and that's doing 1,000... And then I gotta get this guy set up over here. It only shows them being produced there, so maybe it's just whatever's left over from the system is coming to me. It looked like it was coming from over here, but is there just a storage chest full of blue belts somewhere? Or is it... I know what it is. I know what it is. I know where these belts are coming from. I just realized it. This is all getting upgraded from blue to green. And as they upgrade from blue to green, they're bringing me the blues. So yeah, bring me none of the blues, please. I want this to be where the blues are brought instead. Bring me the blues. And then bring all the blues. And this way they get brought in and upgraded. What time is it? 11. I have lunch with my mother here in a half an hour, so I have to hop off here in the next 10-15 minutes. But I will be back on later for some more. Yeah, And then dump that. We'll get into this one here in a second. Let me set up the basics for this, the basic requesters. And then set up the one output here. And then we'll go arm in. And then arm out. Set you for green. And then if green is less than 1,000, set. There we go. And now we have this beautiful system which is going to mass produce all this for me. Here, have some stuff. Can you prioritize requester chests? Kind of. That's more of a Sid question. I don't know if you can just straight up be like this one first. I mean, you can, if you set up like, for example, a buffer chest and then set that to request first. So like, for example, if these were buffer instead of requester chests, if they were like buffer chests, or like if there was one underneath that was a buffer that was requesting the splitters, for example, it would prioritize that over any other location that was requesting it technically. But that, I don't think that's necessarily any better. Don't tell anyone, but my coal patch here is running out. I don't have good coal patches on this planet. My coal patches are quite small. There's a 4 million there. There's a 4 million there. This one's guarded by a medium, which I haven't gotten to quite yet. Oh, while we're waiting on technology, I could work on a steel productivity. Low density productivity would be really good too. You're up to 8,000. Let's get back onto that one and then do that one if we have time after. Yeah, trying to get a bunch of those up fairly high so I can get some stuff done with them. Okay, so this is doing its thing here, which is lovely. And then you got a bunch of those. Give me those. You're not producing at all because you require 2 per. Yeah, and you're kind of slow, so you're gonna be a hot minute. Oh, hang on. I have you guys set to come up here, and that's incorrect. We're no longer shipping off world. That is incorrect. We want this here instead. We want a storage chest here for the tungsten plate. This is where we want the tungsten plate now, because the tungsten plate is used here and you cannot craft. So green belts cannot be crafted on any other planet. They can only be crafted here. So you have to craft them here and then ship them to the other planets. So it's kind of a thing when you decide to expand on some of this. So you can blue belt any planet you want, but if you want it green belted, it has to be made here, which is the reason why I have it set to make a bajillion of them at a better rate. Yeah, I tried to do that. I literally sent a shipment of like 10,000. I sent like 10,000 tungsten home and then realized I couldn't craft it on Earth. It's like, sorry, you have the wrong gravity. And I was like, oh, crap. So I have a bunch of tungsten on my home planet that's just sitting there, and I'm like, oh. I wanted to see about getting this going here. This one. What are you missing? Oh, you're missing everything is what you're missing. Come on. Why aren't you running? Oh, because you're full of copper again. Purge. Wait. Something happened here. Oh. There we go. That's what happened. This one got plugged into the wrong spot. Yeah, that was what happened. I was super confused. I was like, how come iron's not working? And it's like, it's because I had fed the lava into the front instead of the back. You're full of lava still. Get that out of here. There you go. So now you're molten iron and you're molten iron. There we go. So now you two should be flowing. There we go. Progress. Okay, and then I need that done so I can keep going. Okay. Yeah, trying to get this set up so I can start getting these going. What am I doing with the excess stone? In this game, you can dump anything into the lava and just destroy it. So currently all of the stone, currently all of the stone is just being fed directly into the lava. Dang, I was a couple off here. What I need to do with this is set up a reverse one of these and just be like, hey, like a... I don't have enough belts for this. Something like that. And then just upgrade that because I bungled that with what I had left. Anyway, yeah, so basically the stone is being pulled off and then dumped into the lava. On the other planet, on Novice, you don't have that issue. So on Novice, it just takes iron and it just takes the ore and the calcite to make the molten. It's quite efficient off-world, weirdly enough. But on Vulcanus, you're using lava to generate ore, which is completely different. So like in Vulcanus, there's no mining iron, no mining copper. You're literally smelting it from the slag of the lava, and that's it. From the lava itself. The lava is the resource. So it's calcite plus the lava equals iron and copper. And then it's just a matter of building enough infrastructure to keep it running. But yeah, so that's how that's going. One of the parts that is annoying, though, is as soon as I go to the next planet, I can get the electromagnetic and then the electromagnetic plant. And once I get this, then I can turn around and come to all these planets and stop doing this to make circuits. I can use those machines instead. So each planet has a specific machine that it gives you that has some special ability. So like this one lets you do some of the sciences. This one lets you do all your circuits. In fact, I can show you in the encyclopedia up here. So if we go up here, this one lets you produce all of this stuff with a 50% productivity. So you got the 3 main ones plus all of your mods, which is good. And then the foundry gives you all of the smelting stuff at 50%. And then recycler is the one that lets you start doing your percentages, like making stuff better. And then the lab, I don't remember. This one, no, that one doesn't give you anything. Where is it? The biolab? The biolab is the one you can start making that gives something special. I forget what it is. Science pack drain is what? It's happening with my mouse. Hello? It's like a hair or something stuck in my mouse. There we go. So the science pack drain is only 50%, so you get twice the cycle per one of these biolabs. But I think these can technically go feral if you don't keep them fed, which is a whole thing, and it's really stupid. Like, I would almost consider sending all of my science to that planet specifically to not have to worry about that mechanic. You know, realistically, that's not a bad idea. Ship all my science to Fulgora. I might look into that. I might look into setting up a Fulgora space or a Fulgora science lab and just have it all there. Oh, but that's only buildable on Novice. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The game's giving me multiple middle fingers on that. Oh, the Cryo Planet. This is one of the other ones. Yeah, this one gives you all of the late game energy stuff. But anyway, I have to hop off. I'm heading out to meet my mom for lunch, and then I will be coming back home and hopping on for probably a couple more hours after that. So anyway, thank you everybody for hanging with me. Thank you everyone for hanging with me. As always, it's a pleasure. I will see you guys back in a little bit.